stock that I'm really interested in, a company right now. And this company name is Saia, Saia. So if you're driving on the road, this is a company that you may see driving by, transporting products, transporting goods all around the country, national. So let's pull them up here I'm on Morningstar. We're going to read the company profile. Saia ranks among the 10 largest less than truckload carriers in the United States. So that's a niche market. With more than 190 facilities and a fleet of about 6,200 tractors and 20,000 trailers as a national LTL carrier, the firm offers definite and expedited options for shipping ranges between 100 and 10,000 pounds. Saia ranks among the top tier providers in terms of profitability, right? Let's go look at some key metrics and key numbers. What I really like to look at is the cash flow. So it looks like it has 118 million in the cash flow, right? We're going to go over to the financials. If we look at the chart here, green or the blue is the revenue, the reddish is the net income. So if we look at the revenue here in the last 3 years, you can see it increase from 1,800 to 2,200 to 27. Good. But what about the net income? Also increased from 138 is in the millions to 253 in the millions to 357 in the millions. Again, why is that important? It's because we want to see the company making money. Let's go over to the balance sheet. Assets high, debt low, right? So when we look at the assets for the last 3 years, we got 1,500 in the millions, 1,800, and then 21. We're seeing a steady increase. What about debt? Is debt going down? Yes. 186 million to 160 to 154. Debt is going down, and you can see the debt to assets slope. Very powerful. Now let's go back to cash flow. We look at operating income, steady on the increase, and then cash flow from 78 to 96 to 105. It meets the checks of income, the balance sheet, and the cash flow. That is very important. And then let me just show y'all what the company looks like so you can put your mind on it. Since 1924, Saia delivers logistics. So this is a staple, industrial staple, logistics, consumer discretionary type of situation that I want to make sure that we're paying attention to a company like this. I found this gem a few months ago, and I want to put this on your radar. This industrials is freaking booming. So check this out right here. We're going to give y'all a little insight on the investor, what they share with the investors and all the relations. So first quarter of 2023, they got a nice forward-looking statement. Encourage y'all to read that if you want to. But you can see our industry here. Saia competes in the domestic less than truckload market. So less than a truckload with an estimated annual revenue, industry revenue of 45 billion. So it's lower on this top 10 list, but it is crushing it. And for what it does. All right. So the company has 191 terminals. That's where you can go get it in. 28,000 shipment delivered daily volume, 12,000 non-unions. So we don't really have too much issues of unions, right? A lot of protests. And then there's 27,000 tractor trailers and forklifts. Revenue is looking good. And listen to that. And we're still growing. Capabilities, 45 state direct coverage. Average LTL shipment weighs about 1,400 pounds. Average length of the haul, 892 miles. 60% of the shipments are delivered within 48 hours. These are great metrics. Some of the customers, Uline. Uline has boxes and stuff. I bought some Ulines when I was selling hats. Walmart's a customer, Honeywell, Exxon, Benjamin Moore, Halliburton, Dell. These are big names. Yamaha, Sherwin, Lowe's, Schlumberger, Home Depot, Starbucks. No single customer represents greater than 5% of sales. Now that's fire. That means none of these customers dominate them. So if we lose one, we'll get another one. right? So then this is more about the people and culture. They do 40 hours plus of onboarding for the workers. 20 days of training for customer service representatives, a driver academy. They recruiting top talent, you know what I mean? Safety, and then more results. This is a solid company, as you see, all around the United States. National coverage. And then look at the partner coverage. So they have partners also that will get the rest of the shipments that they didn't get to get right there. Investment summary. Unique story in that the 99-year-old company with above market growth potential. Investments in our network have us well positioned for volume growth and share gains. Significant revenue growth opportunities, ongoing yield improvement opportunities, geographic expansion into US and Canada, market penetration opportunities, and legacy geography. Very important. So why are we talking about all these numbers, looking at their investor deck? This is what the SEC tracks, the big industries track, and this is accurate data. I just compared it to Morningstar. We compared it to their own investor website. To show you one more thing is that there's opportunities here, okay? So check this out. This is the Saia chart, always just to lead up to this, right? This is about, let's go to March of 2020. This is COVID right here, where this line is. I'll put a line up. This is COVID, just to mark y'all where COVID started, where that white line. Ever since then, this is on the monthly chart, runs up for several months in a row, couple down dips, run up, and we'll call that a pullback for several months, and it's running back up, hitting all-time highs. Let's look at the weekly chart. This is just a strong, beautiful chart, regardless. And again, the day chart. This thing is just heading straight up, and I'll go back to the monthly so y'all can get the clear picture. In 03, it was way on this chart, it was way over here. And as a public company, this thing is moving to the upside. All right. Do I see it kind of going up more and more and then crashing back down and then kind of recovering and then doing the same exact thing? Right. This is a very, very important, I think, if you want to find a nice company to put on your watch list. But that chart crazy. Let me know what you think in the comments below of this company breakdown, Saia. I put that out there for y'all, and no financial advice, but if it does well for you, please let me know with a fire in the chat. If you already have it in your portfolio, also let me know.